Kevin, which ones of your relatives are coming, and have you written your speech? And same for Jalen, which relatives, and do you know what you're gonna say?
Yeah, my mom's gonna be here, and grandma, my dad, and my sister. They'll all be here, all four of them. And now I haven't written no speech. I guess I'm just gonna kind of freestyle it, kind of just talk from the heart, I guess.
Yeah, my mom, dad, brothers are coming, grandparents, uncles, and I'm just gonna freestyle too. Yeah.
For both of you guys, I know in a day and age where it's not necessarily cool to get emotional. I mean, have you guys thought about what your emotions are going to be like and how to control those emotions if you want to, or I mean, just the whole, especially you, Jalen, you've been here a long time and first year injury, and then you kind of been through it all. So do you anticipate emotional?
Yeah. My emotions probably be all over the place. I don't know how. Maybe balling, maybe not. I don't know. I kind of just been playing it like, through my head over and over again. And it's going by so fast, like, until this point. So I don't know. I should be okay, but if my mom would start crying, I'll probably be crying too. So we'll see.
And Kevin, not just 9 months here for you or whatever. What's it been like, and do you feel a certain level of love and compassion for this place?
Yeah, most definitely. Every time I step on that court, playing for KU, it's been a blessing, and yeah, it's going by super fast. It happens when you're having fun, though. It's probably the fastest season I ever had, and it's just kind of crazy that I'm gonna be playing Tech too for my last home game.
Jalen, real quick, any lasting memories that you can pop in right now? Boom, y'all remember that, and same for you, Kevin. Obviously, I know it hasn't been as long, but anything that pops up that you'll take with you as you leave this place?
Like as far as like one of my favorite
Yeah,
memories.
like either the title game last year, or maybe just hanging with the guys in the room, or just anything that'll be tough to say goodbye.
Yeah, that title game was huge last year. It's crazy we get to do it again on Tuesday. But probably just the interactions with the fans. Like, one of my favorite things is always like when I get an N1, like screaming, just like hearing and feeling that joy and excitement. You get the same. I mean, obviously when we're on the road, our fans travel, especially with postseason. But it's no feeling like when you're in the field house and you get excitement to play like that. So that'd be it.
Yeah, of course, like all the memories, late game situations in the field house, coming back and winning games and things like that nature. But yeah, just chilling off the court with the guys and stuff at McCarthy, and just us always just goofing around and having fun. That'll be a big thing for me.
You both could come back. Did there have to be a process here where you said, I want to go through senior night? Did they ask you? Did they tell you? How did this go?
Yeah, I think he just was like, are you comfortable and want to do it? And we both said we were. So.
Yeah. And Kevin, when you came to Kansas, you knew you had the extra year too. Did you think about past this year, or did you know this was going to be it pretty much when you came?
Yeah, I just tried to come in and just try to execute this year, and kind of just try to help win games, and kind of see where the chips fell, and yeah, so just went with that.
And the matchup you talked about, Tech, for both of you, forever ago, just like West Virginia was. What do you remember about that matchup and how they're playing right now, especially?
They're playing great. They just play TCU pretty hard in Lubbock, and they're trying to get into the NCAA tournament, and we're trying to win the conference championship. So there'll be two teams, playing and fighting for something special to each program. But we have a lot on the line as far as conference championship, our last game here. So it'll be a very emotional game, but the team that controls the emotions the most and stays poised will win. So just got to do that.
Real quick too, you mentioned screaming after an and one or something. Are you looking at people? What's your view when you're doing that? Do you lock eyes with someone?
I close my eyes a little bit, and whenever I open them, wherever I'm at on the court, I'll just look at whoever I'm in front of, and whatever interaction we have is what happens. But just kind of connected with the fans as much as I can. They get juiced up too, so that's just always my favorite thing to do.
You ever seen anybody yelling back at you?
Oh yeah, for sure. They're matching my energy for sure. That's why this place is special.
Obviously, Big 12 this year has been top to bottom, probably the best conference in college basketball. What has impressed both you guys the most about how good this Big 12 conference is, and ultimately how it can prepare you for a deep run in the postseason?
Every year it's a gauntlet for sure, top to bottom. But this year it just seems like it's just turned up a little more. Every team I feel like is an NCAA tournament team or can be beat or go win a road game in the Big 12, which is hard to do. But yeah, it's just preparing us for games in late March and trying to make it to April because every game is a March Madness type feeling and a March Madness type game.
Yeah, we have the benefit of playing the greatest teams in America every night, and when it comes to winner go home in the postseason, I feel like we're all battle tested and prepared for a lot of different situations that come in March. Being down at half or being up a lot now, you maintain the lead. So we're thankful for our conference. Being at the magnitude that it's been at all year, and it's helped us out a lot.
Jalen, with just maybe an opportunity for a little bit of reflection with senior night coming up, before you guys get to the grind of the end of season trail. Could I ask some of your thoughts about, from a big picture perspective, what you intended for yourself coming into this season? You seem to have grown up as much as any young man that we've seen around this program. You seem super mature, super calm, wise. What did you intend for yourself for this year in terms of the leadership role that you're going to have to assume for a team that wanted to defend a national championship?
I knew coming in that a lot of people had counted us out as far as losing all the guys that we did, and I don't think if you asked a lot of people if we were going to be on top of the conference right now with the control, the keys in our hands to win the conference, to be a potential #1 seed. I don't think if you asked a lot of people in the summer if we were going to be at this point that they would agree with you. And I knew coming back that me having the experience that I did last year with winning and learning from those guys, that it was going to be a big role to fill, losing those people. And I just wanted to set that challenge of being a team that, they're not going to be able to be back to this team, or they're going to always compare us to last year's team and how great we were then. So I knew to do that, it was going to take a lot. And I just wanted to accept that challenge and understand that, like we always say, no matter the faces, the expectation will always be high. And, for it to be high, you got to have the players to step up and do that. And I just felt like that was kind of just like my calling, just to come back and be a leader and want to make this place better and want to win again. And guys like Kevin joining and all the other freshmen and stuff like that adds so much. But when we all want to make this place better, it's just like a chain effect that goes down the team. So that was kind of really, you just wanted to come and maintain that greatness that we had last year.
Thank you. And Kevin, can I ask you to comment on what you guys see behind closed doors from Jalen?
He's our leader on the team. Everybody looks up to him. He's been here. He's been through everything. He's been to the national championship game, helped them win that. That's the place that I'm trying to be. On and off the court, he's helping us. A lot of people talk about his scoring and, if he's not scoring the ball, he didn't have a good game and this and that. But y'all don't see the things that he does behind the scenes in the timeouts, getting guys, keeping us level-headed, being a vocal leader on and off the court. He affects the game in so many different ways than just scoring the ball. So, and we need that. You got to have guys that do that on the team. And, he's our guy.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, can you reflect a little bit about your just career journey overall? You have 3 years at Texas Tech. Now you're at Kansas. Now you're playing Texas Tech in kind of senior day. Does it feel like a world of emotions and just everything going into this game?
It's crazy. I would never even think that it would work out like this, to be playing for a Big 12 championship against Texas Tech late in the season on senior night is crazy. But yeah, it's a blessing. My story has been filled with ups and downs through it all, but I'm just glad to be here, and it's been a blessing.
2 questions. The first one's a little light, but if your speech is a flop, would you consider coming back next year to get it right? Second question is, you haven't been alive. Your parents maybe weren't alive the last time we lost on senior night. So there comes a little pressure with it. I think there's only 3 people in this room that were alive last time we lost on senior night. So kind of address those 2 questions.
Well, the good thing about seeing that we're playing for a championship as well, and I don't think I've lost too many championship games, so I'm looking forward to that game. And I don't really feel any more pressure as far as what we have in stake, because I could see if we needed a team to help us out or anything. But if you ask us, all we gotta do is win a game on senior night to win the conference, then I put the house on that. So as far as that is, it's cool, and I think my speech will be pretty good. I'm pretty comfortable talking to all the fans. So.
Okay.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of what he said, yeah, that's crazy to know that that's the last time they lost a game on senior night, but it just shows what this program has done and the tradition it has here and the respect and things that the guys have for the seniors and stuff like that. Coach already preached it to us, how important the game is for us. Yeah, just going out and doing it, and we're playing for a championship, and that's what I came to Kansas to do. So I know we're going to leave it all on the line for that, and yeah, the speech should be pretty good.
You're confident?
Yeah, pretty confident in it.
Matt was asking you guys about this, but I just want to make sure I heard you right. Are you leaving the door open at all, either of you, to another year of college basketball, or are you guys saying tomorrow's your last game at Allen Fieldhouse?
I'm doing one speech.
Yeah,
One
tomorrow's my
speech.
senior night. Yeah.
Jalen, real quick, reflecting a little bit more too, when you first got here, after Michigan, after all that stuff, right? Did you think one and done? Were you thinking that way? And now, how far have you come as a human being, as a basketball player? Let's go down that road real quick.
I think that's every kid's dream is the one and done, but you're quickly humbled what college basketball is when you come here. But you know, I wouldn't change anything, you know, as far as how every year has been here. And you know, it's crazy. In high school, I thought I was going to be way across the map in Ann Arbor, but God put me in Lawrence, Kansas, and changed my life, you know, for the best. And you know, I'd probably say this year has been the most fun I've had, you know, as far as you know, all the fun we had last year, just because I see the potential that we have this year to do it all again. And that's what's most fun, is just the journey. And you know, winning a conference championship is the first step in that process and that journey. So we're right on line, you know, on what we need to do, and you know, to have even more fun in the postseason. So.
Last thing, real quick, did you guys talk about this when you were trying to get him to come up here? Did you talk about, hey, let's go out together, let's do senior night, let's sit right here at this table and have this moment and other moments like it?
Yeah, we were trying to go to school kind of in high school a little bit, but that didn't really work out. But like I said, it's crazy where God takes you, and you know, we've been brothers for so long, but now that we have the opportunity to win a conference championship together, I never thought we would, you know, as far as him being at Tech and, you know, me being here. But like I said, it's crazy where we are and the opportunity that we have in front of us. And you know, when he was in that decision-making process this summer, you know, I would just tell him the opportunities that we have, you know, to come here and win together, and you know, have the opportunity to just create more success for this place. And you know, these fans have been so loyal, and I was just telling him, you know, how much love he would get if he came here, and I think he's seeing it.
Thanks, fellas.